Howdy folks, I'm going to do this video on alternator replacement on a 2004 Cavalier with the 2.2 Ecotech engine. And your first step would be to disconnect your battery after you've diagnosed that your alternator is no good, obviously. But before you even begin, you want to consider having the vehicle up on something, maybe on ramps, or have a jack to lift up the motor a bit, because you will have to access the bottom bolt on the alternator, which is a little tricky. So you have to go from underneath to access that one bolt. Other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You take off your air ducts for your motor that runs your manifold and all your sensors. There's one connection here, and there's one little sensor right there you unplug, and a hose there. And underneath here, if you can see, there's a hose clamp, so you'll have to run a screwdriver through this hole underneath the throttle cable, and just to disconnect it to do it. So you get that out of your way, okay? And there might be a plate on over top here, a little tiny plastic plate which just pops off. And so now you disconnect, you get a little catch pan for your coolant, because there'll be a little bit of coolant you missed, and disconnect your top hose or your radiator hose, and move your dipstick bracket out of the way because it's bolted here with one little bolt. And you can also see it needs to be disconnected there, just so it can move out of the way so you can get at the alternator bolts. So now once this stuff is out of the way, you want to put your ratchet right directly on your self-tightener for your serpentine belt, and this will be, you will